There's astronauts stuck in space, and we're gonna get to that in a bit. I said we are in October, first podcast of the boys, the Empty Mind's favorite month, October, as we say in my native land. So yes,
hopefully you enjoyed the intro. I'm sure
Forrest
it's
took
pretty
off.
Sweet.
He's not here anymore. He was here earlier.
Forrest is not here. Right now.
He had a big fit. You know, he called us a bunch of names. He said, "Oh, I want my cut," and he left.
I was gone earlier because I was like doing.
Yeah,
I was doing crunches earlier. That's why I left early. And Forrest was jealous. He started throwing a fit.
Yeah, Brandon had these washboard abs. Forrest was so pissed, you know. But welcome back. You know, we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about this
and
week.
a lot of stuff to plug, which we don't usually. We got a new series coming out, Mini Minds.
Yes, and it's coming out in a couple of days. He said the 5th, was it?
I think it's the 8th.
8th, okay.
So yes, October 8th. Get ready. Is that the next day when this comes out?
October's happening.
Yeah, so this comes out tomorrow. So we're gonna make sure that we link it in the description. You guys, please go out there, subscribe. A lot of things for you guys, but I wanted to start off because we're all childhood friends. We've all been friends for a long time, and I asked you guys what was your starter like Pokemon, but to really break things down, we were Yu-Gi-Oh kids.
Much more than Pokemon. That's true.
We were Yu-Gi-Oh kids. So I want to know, in the first ever deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you boys had, what's 5 cards that really stand out that was in there?
5 cards.
Oh, the guy on the horse. He has one eye. It's like circle.
Are you talking about like Gaia the Fierce Knight?
No, like the guy's like a part of the horse. Like it's almost like a Lino from Breath of the Wild. But he has like one circle eye. It's like big in his face.
One circle eye.
Like this.
Well, how strong is he?
Very strong. I can't remember.
Oh, wait, very
He's
strong.
the strongest card in the game.
I don't know who that is.
He beats God cards.
I'll look it up.
I think Saggy, the Dark Clown, is a good contender.
Saggy.
We got the Mystic Clown. The purple guy.
Big clown deck. He had a big clown deck.
I don't know why I'm starting with clowns. Literally like Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That was in your first deck?
I don't remember my first deck.
Oh, come on. That's what we're talking about here. You're just talking about your sweet Kaiba deck, you son of a bitch, that you rubbed in my face when we were kids and I cried. You rubbed it in my face and I cried.
So it's not like the first like cards you got. I guess my first like real deck that I would remember is like, Blue Eyes was there. I had like
this guy and his flex.
I had dragons, like Baby Dragon, Time Wizard, Red Eyes, Black Chick, I think.
And you use could Time Dragon make it into Red Eyes, Black Dragon?
Yeah, regular Red Eyes. It's stuff like that, basically. There's no like special card.
Okay, because I remember like I had like Penguin Knight.
Penguin Knight.
That had to be up there. These are just standard cards. They weren't the best cards, but they were like the first cards I had in that beautiful deck.
Classic character.
Penguin Knight. I remember Giant Soldier of Stone. I'm pretty sure I had a Summon Skull in there.
Summon Skull's a great one. Yeah.
I didn't have any of the cool cards, like Dark Magician or anything like that. I know I had like Trap Hole. All-star cards right here. Trap Hole.
Spooky that is.
I know I had that tree. It was it was just a fucking like tree.
Regular tree, isn't it?
And it just had it was like cursed tree or some shit. Everybody who knows is going to know what I'm talking about because all it was a tree. Back in the day, there was no effects. And that I know I had Man-Eater Bug too. Another elite card, destroys one monster on the field. Very
powerful. I think it's banned actually because it could kill like anything.
And I remember in my first deck, I had Change of Heart. We're going back. These are all-star cards from like the first generation. And I can't believe you guys don't remember like your first deck of cards because they were never the best cards, but they hold a place in your heart.
My first deck is like right up there. I only ever really had one.
The Kaiba deck. You had to have cards before that though.
Yeah, I was like a toddler. I was like 4 years old, robbing a 7-Eleven.
Were you?
Yeah, no.
I need to hear about these adventures going in Robin.
All I remember is like opening up the first package of cards and it being like the purple guy, purple imp clown looking thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, there was something imp. There was a mystical imp, mystic imp.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a clown. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Green imp.
Is this him? Oh yeah, Mystic Clown. Oh, he's a clown.
No, Feral Imp. There's Feral Imp. I remember that was from the first generation too. Feral Imp. Oh, he's cute. Look at him.
These characters.
I was gonna say I would have that as a pet, but then when I looked at the hands and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to see this.
Oh, this one's classic.
That's true. Ryu Kishin.
Those are. Wait, what's this? What is the same guy?
Holy fuck! Is that Mystic? Is that a combination of Mystic Clown and Feral Imp?
Yeah, what happened?
They had a baby. They were funking, and they made something even uglier.
Some kind of gremlin.
Okay, Brandon. What about you?
I'm trying to find the card. I can't.
Do you know what?
Give us some more cards.
Yeah, give me a
I
detail.
really want to find this card. It's killing me. I'm trying. Well, I'm like, I want to find it.
I don't know.
I think you made it up. It's like a centaur, right? But that's it. Mystic Horseman.
Could it be this one?
It's got to be that guy.
No, he looks like an alien on a horse. Alien, not really a man looking. I mean, he looks human, but it looks like an alien.
What color is the card? Blue? Is it a ritual card?
I can't remember, but he has like a circle head and one big circle eye in his face.
Seahorse. Damn, I don't know if we can find this guy.
So he was a Cyclops.
It sounds like not an old card. It sounds like a newer card.
Well, I got it in 2002. So
that sounds new to me.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is only like 6 years old, I guess.
That's right. Just a normal lion. Okay. Cucumber horse? What the fuck is that? That's the shittiest name for a fucking card.
This is all
I've
made
ever
up.
heard.
They needed a plant Yu-Gi-Oh card because, like, what the fuck?
That's got to be made up, right? Cucumber horse? We're just chucking vegetables and mixing them with animals at this point? What the fuck do we got? Like lion? Radish lion?
What is it? A vegetarian?
Lion? What the? Next thing you know, we're gonna have like Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Lily Dragon, Blue Eyes White Lily Dragon. That joke sucked. I'm sorry. I tried. Panda. You knew that they were getting really lazy when I know they even did this in the first generation, but some cards would just be like dog. You know, like there was just some that were just straight up lion.
I know
like I swear Summon Skull is one of the coolest designs they've had. But for some reason they gave him the shittiest voice. He's like,
when do you think Pokemon, because Pokemon got some shit years ago for the car keys Pokemon. When do you think they're going to have an iPhone Pokemon? It's coming, a phone. Because car keys are popular. Phones are more popular.
I don't know what you mean.
Pokemon design for a card or like in the show or whatever.
There was a Pokemon made of car keys?
Yeah. With a car key. I'll bring it up. It's they got some shit for that for being a little lazy. There he is. Car keys Pokemon. Literally car keys.
What the fuck?
Some guy was working late. He was like, fuck, I need a design. He's reaching for his keys. Like, wait a second.
That sucks so much. There's another Pokemon that's later on. It's like metal something. It really sucks. It's honestly just like gears. Can you write in like Pokemon that's gears? It's honestly just like 2 gears. I saw this one. Look at that. How is that a Pokemon? That's a piece of mechanical fucking.
I know.
That's a piece of machinery.
Pokemon be more monsters in a way? Like, I know this Pokemon like Pidgeotto is just a pigeon, but like this is just inanimate objects.
Like Magneton, Magnet. No,
those are like magnets.
Yeah, but that's not bad because he looked like a little circular guy and he had little magnets on the side. This is legit 2 gears.
Hold on, maybe I can find some stuff.
Pissed.
So how long do you think until iPhone Pokemon?
It's probably already happened and we missed it.
It might have happened by now. Well, you know what? It's funny that Gears shows up. It might be
better if you write in laziest Pokemon designs and then go on Google and they'll probably be like a top 10.
You find my card.
And we can go through it. Yeah,
I kind of agree with this thing's called Seal or something like that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, there's some stuff like that, but yeah, like top 10, you said.
Yeah, and then go on all. It's probably got to be a. Let's
that's
look
a Pokemon.
It up. Comfy is a colorful but lifeless flower.
This is just a necklace.
But look, 10 of the other flowers aren't even part of the Pokemon.
Yeah. What is that? A sandcastle?
The sandcastles in the
Sandy
sand.
gas?
Oh, yeah, you can even tell how it was fucking made in the show. It's like, oh, we're building sandcastles.
What? He's alive.
Really? I guess so.
He's kind of just a fucking crap.
I never thought.
But here's the thing. It's a monster. It's not a sandcastle. It's something that's alive.
It's called Krabby.
Yeah. They weren't trying.
There it is.
There he
Clink,
is.
you son of a bitch. Fuck
His name
you.
is Clink.
Fuck you, suck.
So these guys were not popular either. They're not moving anyone.
And they tried to make it fun by adding a.
He's a trash bag.
It's
Trubbish.
He's a trash rubbish. They couldn't name him trash and they couldn't name him rubbish.
They even made him look stupid. That's a sad Pokemon.
Can you imagine? He's filled with trash. Yeah, that's a pine cone. I'm not that upset about that because I like his eyes. Oh, I think I'm just in love with him. Hey, you know what? I'm fine with Electrode. Voltorb.
He always seemed angry to me.
Is it that lazy?
That's Krillin.
Maybe, but also every time I look at this camera, it gets lower and lower. I swear you're just trying to look at my fucking cock.
Christian's controlling the camera.
So this is mud or grime. I don't mind this. I know it's not alive, but it doesn't even look like mud
they made
either.
It purple, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not
muck backwards. Very questionable.
Yeah. This is, I don't mind.
Honestly,
this
the
is
list was
enough.
worse at the top.
Yeah, this is not so bad.
I take it back.
What is
Yeah,
this?
that's really bad. That's a fucking heart that can suck you off. That's
Is this
really
just
bad.
a heart?
It's a heart with a fucking suck off mouth.
I mean, it's literally just the heart shape.
Also,
That's
it could be an
weird.
ass with a vagina. Like, that's really bad. And you call it Love Disc? Who made this? Sexual deviance over at Pokemon Niantic.
Oh, yeah. How did they not have Klefki? They never had this. So
that's true.
Terrible. An ice cream cone.
What the fuck is that? Vanilla-ish?
Vanilla-ish? Come on.
Yeah, it's there you are, you son of a bitch. You're back.
Love Disc. Yep. Voltorb. Yeah.
Stop hating on Voltorb.
It's just a Pokeball.
Justice for my boy. Who the fuck is that?
He's just a trash monster
That's
again.
so ugly.
Garbodor.
It honestly looks like a pile of shit. Okay,
Yeah,
justice for my
Pine
Pine boy. What is that's just a ripoff of Pikachu, but less cool.
Weird,
you took Pikachu, which is like, well, no, it's another mouse. What is this?
Yeah, like
you made a hamster instead of a mouse?
What? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You know what?
Okay.
I agree.
I never really thought
Fucking
about
eggs.
a pack of 6 eggs. But
But why is it called Execute? Holy, that's a little dark. Also, what were they going to become?
They're eggs with salmonella. They make Executor, which is a big tree.
Yeah,
that made no sense. How did eggs evolve into trees? Okay,
Ducklet.
Let's move on.
Wait, seal?
What do you mean? Wait, we did the top.
Rabbit?
That's a rabbit.
A deer?
Whoa,
Whatever.
they were just letters.
Wait, a goth person?
Holy fucks.
Chandelier?
That looks like that boss from Kingdom Hearts that you fight in Beauty and the Beast, the actual Chandelier.
Hey, this is pretty good, Mr. Mime.
I don't know. He's creepy as fuck.
This
Mr.
is fucking
Mime,
weird looking.
Out of all the Pokemon, I would not want to see Mr. Mime in my room at night.
Him
and his fucking secret blowjob hands.
So
wait, hands.
There's many things to talk about. We all know the director of one of the Godfathers, maybe the third one, Francis Ford Coppola.
He might have done them all.
Did he do them all?
Maybe not the third one, but I'm pretty sure he did the second.
Oh, maybe it's the Universal, what I thought. He made Megalopolis. Now, it was like 120 million. It's getting a D+ on CineScore. And it's made 4 million domestically so far. So it's going to be a hard bomb.
Sorry.
It's a strange movie from what I'm hearing about it.
Cut my mic there because I don't want to interrupt. I heard that this is an absolute fucking mess.
I feel like a movie is going to come out about this movie and its development.
But I did hear that he tried a lot of different things, which is cool. I heard like that at one point he wanted it to be like it would. There was an AI thing that would interact with the audience. He wanted it to be like you could ask a question and then like an AI Adam Driver would answer it.
Yeah, like he wanted this to be like a strange masterpiece.
Can you imagine that on home DVD? How fucking scary that would be.
Yeah.
You just ask Adam Driver questions. What's the meaning of life, Adam Driver?
Yeah.
And he's just like, well.
Also, okay, so reviews overall mixed. CinemaScore gives it a D+, but I'll check the full thing. Honestly, I haven't seen much marketing for this. Megalopolis. Let's see what people think. Oh my God. Even critics? Okay, so.
That's not as bad as I would think, though.
49 critics, audience 36.
Like, this looks like like Joe Dirt 2 got like a 0. And, you know, to think that this isn't as bad as Joe Dirt 2.
I'm vaguely aware of the plot where it's like Adam Driver has an idea or AI or some shit that can change the world, but companies don't want him to. There's like subtext after subtext, layers and layers of deeper meaning. I think that's all the movie is, though, and that might be a big problem with it.
I know. And honestly, I hate the title because it seems like it's trying to be cool for the sake of being cool, or try to be like deep for the sake of being deep. Just name it like something that's not Megalopolis.
It's unfortunate, but this is getting no like 10-minute standing applause at some kind of fucking film show.
No, like this makes me feel like this is because they did like David Cronenberg did a fucking movie with Robert Pattinson, and it was called Cosmopolis. Now I'm like, can we just stop with the Mopolis fucking franchise here?
I agree. So that is unfortunate. That is Megalopolis for you. If you were wondering about Hellboy, it's not even coming out in theaters.
Oh, it's that bad.
It's going straight to DVD. Straight
Hellboy
streaming.
has had such a bad string of luck recently. Guillermo del Toro's films didn't even perform that well, like compared to what other movies did, and they were fucking masterpieces. So I am really wondering, is there even a market for Hellboy?
The first red flag was that everything I've seen of this movie is in the woods. So it's like, what do you got, like $200,000 budget or something? And I'm a big Hellboy fan. I've liked the original movies. This, like, I don't mind this design either. I think that what do you call it? Trench coat looks a bit cheap. Maybe throw some mud on it.
The shoulders look too small.
But everything else, like, that's a good Hellboy.
You can tell that all the budget went to his makeup.
Yeah, that's true. It's like he literally absorbed the budget. If you look around him, it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, that's just the big question is there an audience for Hellboy? But it scares me. Yeah. Because honestly, I put Hellboy on the same level as Spawn. And I know they're making a Spawn movie, and it's like, is Spawn going to do well? Is there a market for like R-rated horror-based super comics, comic book characters?
This is an ugly Hellboy. I like the goofy one. This guy's funny. This one's
he was more
creepy.
Yeah, he was fun.
This is gonna kill me. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I like the trailer. The trailer for that Hellboy looked fun, and I liked that they went more into hell.
I agree. This movie has a very scary scene with the Baba Yaga, John Wick, as you all know. But the actual Baba Yaga, maybe I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the scene.
Mila Jovovich can fuck off, though. I'm really sorry. I'm being really harsh on her, but I just don't ever. I think every movie she's in is trash.
Oh, she was in this one.
It's like Natalie Portman. Just kidding.
Natalie Portman?
No.
What do you mean you're just kidding? You can't just pull out a big bomb like that?
No, because people hate her. That's why I'm saying.
Do people hate Natalie Portman?
Yeah, they.
No, I think she's good in the movies, but people don't like her in any movie she's in. That's why I said. But I actually love her.
I don't think that's true, man.
Creepy this thing is.
I think people like her. She was really good in Black Swan.
This is where Guillermo does a great job. He's always excelled at monster design.
Oh, okay. But that's Hellboy 2019. He didn't do that movie.
He wasn't in this? Or was it like he didn't have anything?
Hellboy 2019?
Because this is a great scene. It's the best scene of that movie.
No, he had nothing to do with that. He did
the first one?
Yeah, well, he did two. He did Hellboy, and then there's Hellboy and the Golden Army. Yeah, that was his.
There's a new Guillermo running around.
The same person.
This is cool.
Hellboy and the guy Fantastic Four are the same person to me. That big buff guy, Fantastic Four.
Ben Grimm?
Yeah, the guy's beige. Like the rocks in his body. Or he's like all rocky looking.
Really?
He looks he just looks like Sylvester Stallone.
He's the guy that's bald, but it's all big and everything.
Have you ever seen
the thing?
Hellboy?
The Rock, the guy made of rock, is the same as Hellboy?
I feel the same person.
Really? Because the guy who played...
I feel like they get along.
They probably no, would. The two guys that would get along are Hank from Breaking Bad and the guy from Fantastic Four. They look exactly the same.
That just reminds me of...
They're bald white guys.
didn't we watch it on stream or whatever? Where how did the Fantastic Four get their name in the latest movie? Where it's like, what do they call you? The thing that nobody wanted. It's like, holy fuck! Why is Johnny Storm cutting deep here? Like that was out of nowhere. What an asshole! Did you remember that scene?
Yeah, I did, but I don't know. Johnny Storm always did big digs onto fucking
The professor,
to people.
right?
He was a fucking professional asshole, Johnny Storm.
Oh,
But yeah, Ron
big
Perlman.
plunge.
Ron Perlman was the original Hellboy, and then it was David Harbour, who everybody knows from Stranger Things.
Oh yes, soon to be in.
He also
Thunderbolts
was in
that nobody
Violent
watched.
Night, right? You watch that? Yeah, he stars in Violent Night.
Oh yeah,
He plays Santa. He was the second
Badass
Hellboy.
Viking
And then
Santa.
I don't know who this new Hellboy, good design, but he kind of looks homeless.
Thanos actor should play him. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin?
Be good.
He,
know
he
what?
might be a little short. Can we look up how tall he is?
Yeah.
No,
They
it's like
took
he looked
big
like-
inspiration from the original Hellboy. I'll give him that. Way similar than the other one, like this
Yeah,
one.
but for some reason, he just looks like a low budget version.
Yeah, like the tone mapping's all off. Why is he still in the woods?
And why is
You know
he
what I mean?
gray? Why
Yeah,
does
like-
everything have gray in that
Why is there
movie?
grayscale? Why shouldn't it? Why can't it look like this? You know what I mean? Better colors, popping. Good shit.
I like Harbor's look though. Like if you look at that comic book panel up there, not that, yeah, that, and then you go to his top,
Or this
right
one.
there. They look similar.
Yeah, that's true.
And I also like that on the far left, the poster there, the big horns. The big horns is such a look.
Oh yeah, that was
Because-
an amazing shot in the original
What is his?
movie.
Is he just a demon from hell? Is he like Satan's son?
I think when the horns grow back, he like gets overcome with his like demonness.
Brandon,
and he,
mine still
like-
going right?
He like goes wild at the end of the movie. But yeah, now he's like probably like the son of Satan or something.
Apparently, it was talked about Josh Brolin playing.
So I wanted to shift over to something because I think we talk about it a lot, but we're big Resident Evil boys, and there is a lot of projects in the works. A lot. From what
Oh,
we
yeah.
hear, there is two. Capcom said this outright that there's 2 remakes on the go, as well as RE9. Now, there was a state of play recently. Nothing came of it. But I do believe that there is something, I can almost guarantee, before or at the Game Awards, something is going to be shown.
Do you think they would save it for? Don't they do like Capcom only streams?
I don't think so.
Or is that in a? Do they? Oh, they must do that in addition. Because I know they announced. No, wait. I don't know if they announced RE8, but they gave more details on RE8 during their Capcom event, where it was just Capcom.
I'm pretty
Remember
sure
when they had
though,
the hostess kind of like hanging
RE2
out?
remake and RE4 both got shown at the Game Awards.
Okay.
And 3. So I'm really thinking because it's such a bigger audience that watch.
I really hope so. Yeah.
I know. So I'm going to be watching the Game Awards because those world premieres that happen every 1.5 seconds.
I know. I'm gonna be streaming the Game Awards at John Odds at Twitch.tv. That's not it.
I'll be there too at johnoddtwitch.tv/bigbodge.twitch.tv.
.com.
Twitch.tv/.com.
Yeah.
And no, but so which one are you looking forward to the most? I want to hear from each of you. A remake for the
Okay.
remake.
Like if you want a
Probably
full
probably the
remake,
first one, the remake.
RE1 remake. Okay.
would you want it fixed camera angles or like RE4? I would want. I guess I want
RE4.
influence. RE4, really.
I wouldn't want the fixed camera because we already got it.
No, I agree. I think I would want RE4's camera angles
Yeah,
as well.
I want to experience it walking through instead of like seeing it from the side now. We got, because honestly, the first one still holds up. You can go play that, but now I want to see like a different take. I want to see like,
I want to
it's the same
absorb
style.
every detail because I love that game.
Mhm.
Hell, I'd take it first person.
yes, but honestly, I'm, I'll
Sounds
take
weird.
it first person.
You know what's weird? Life is just first person. Always. But anyway,
I would also look forward to rather than Zero because I do like Zero, but there's a lot to like. Honestly, the story is not the best, and it's honestly the most fucked up story out of most of them. But I think it would be funner to make the Code Veronica remake and the RE1 remake at the same time
yes.
because you get to see the progression of Wesker.
Resident
You know
Evil
what?
0.
I would like a game between 1 and shit. I guess Jill's preoccupied in 3, right? I want an in between game somewhere there during Wesker's reign of terror, but not up like under 5.
But what are
Something.
you talking about? Like a remake? We're talking about remakes here.
Yeah, but like do a remake, not a remake, but like just make a new game. A new game.
Or
in terms of remakes, I think Code Veronica for sure. But like,
yeah, I think it'd be fun to release both at the same time, RE1 and Code Veronica. I don't know. I'm like grabbing tits here. Give me both of these two supple breasts.
This is coming on October. That's why we're in Halloween gear.
I guess Forrest's not mad anymore. He's feeling a little better.
Yeah, we're doing our side of the stream is more Halloween themed.
Yeah, it's gonna be randomly Halloween.
Forrest got scared when we started taking decorations.
So yeah, I want to see, like, it'd be cool to see that, like, you could watch our because it's pretty much the game that picks up in the sequel is RE1 and then Code Veronica.
Yeah,
because it contains a lot of the same characters. Chris is in there as well as like Wesker, and it continues their story. Wesker. So I really think that it would be such a neat thing to look at. And I know people would be like, but RE1 goes with fucking Zero, but it's like, yes, but so much has to be cleaned up about Zero. Like they're like, oh fuck, stop deep throating. They're like, oh, Rebecca walked in with Bravo team, and then it's like, but no, I mean, but then you see her in Zero leave with fucking Billy giving her a big thumbs up, and she just walks into the mansion.
Yeah, true.
Or Resident Evil Zero remake too. I want to see.
My one request is they change Claire's design a little bit to more resemble the original design, because I feel like Claire in 2 is too round, circular in facial fucking appearance.
They're gonna keep her to 2. This is their new canonical vision here.
What the fuck's that, Claire?
Just like if they make an RE1 remake, Jill's gonna look like Jill in 3.
Oh, I like the original look.
I know, but they're gonna give her the same outfit, but her face is gonna look like she does in 3, and her hair.
Little different. Yeah, no, you're gonna get like classic Chris.
I get what you mean. You want her to be more exposed. You want to see a midriff. You want to see chest.
Yeah, I'm talking about Chris.
We're talking about Chris. You know, he was a lot more exposed.
Something like that. Yeah, look, see, I think that's a different face. I can't tell. Yeah,
like, I don't know. She was
other
fine.
than that.
Like Leon looked different too. No complaints. Because
yeah,
think
they did
about
a good job with Leon.
Think about what they did with 2 to 4. It looked the same pretty much. Just he was a little bit older. So they're going to do the same with Claire.
Yeah.
You're not getting your dream. I'm crushing your dream right here.
I guess it does happen afterwards.
But this does make me want to go into something, because I can't remember if we talked about it on the podcast, but I have spoken about it too, Christian. But Louis Serra. Everybody knows the controversial line that like everybody goes crazy about this, but I'll never understand it when he says the president's daughter's got big ballistics, and he's ballistics too, referring to her big jugs.
Yeah.
Now, fuck whoever has an issue with that, because Luis is a scuzzbag, and this just shows that he's a scuzzbag.
He's a slimy worm.
And in detail,
who's trying to be a ladies' man, right? Well, and like also Ashley stands up for herself there, like saying like how rude what'd she say?
So, how rude! My daddy's gonna murder you.
Oh, rude.
She says something like, "Oh, I don't see how there's any relevance between my figure and my standing." That's a good line.
Exactly.
That's a good empowering moment. Why not keep that in?
They took away some guy's character development of being an absolute sleazebag and getting shut down, and showing a strong female character moment. But I just wanted to say that if you go into like the other languages, there is no joke. There is no ballistics joke. In the other languages like Spanish, all Luis says is, "Wow, you got great boobs."
Oh, I vaguely remember this. Yeah.
That's pumpkin.
We experienced the sanitized version that was cleaner.
and
even that one wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like,
that's funny.
We got such a playful version, and he was just so blunt. Hey,
yeah.
Great
it is
tits.
the Spanish one.
Yeah.
So I can understand censoring that, but like maybe keep ours in. Come on.
Yeah, like that's the thing, is that he didn't even say it. It was like a weird joke, and it's like, yeah, and especially when you play the Separate Ways DLC, when you play the Separate Ways DLC, you find out that it's like he tries to hit on Ada and she doesn't reciprocate either. You can tell that he's shooting his shots, but he's a sleazeball, so nobody likes him.
It's funny though, because like I thought he was a cool character when I was a kid. Like he was a cool, like ladies' man, fucking James Bond like character. But then in this one, he's very much a rat man.
Well, when you find out in the second, when you play the original, you find out he's pretty much a rat man too. Well, in the original game. Well, I know in this one he has like a different way of talking and stuff, but nobody likes him, and he's just a creepy guy.
I always thought he was cool. And Leon, there was like this like brotherhood thing going on with Leon and Louis. Like, hey, like thanks, bro, or whatever shit, you know.
Well, it also came out of nowhere.
I don't know. I think it was pretty good.
Well, I think Lewis was kind of like a dick to him all the time. Like he left him and chucked the key, ran away from him. And then at the end, it's like.
That was mysterious. That was like, holy fuck, I'm an edgelord. Where'd he go off to? Like Batman.
It didn't correlate to Lewis. The end when he dies and then Lewis.
Then he's a coward when he starts dying.
That's just a testament to how cool he is. Listen, Lewis is right above Leon for me, right above.
Brandon, I told Christian this recently, but it turns out that the original Lewis design there in RE4, the original, obviously, not the remake, he was designed after Aragorn. Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn.
Yeah, and like once it's pointed out, I can see it. Yeah, and it's the same like
that's
basic facial thing going on there.
And so were the ballistics were modeled.
Yeah,
sure. Some of the monsters were designed.
Oh yeah,
like you can see it. It's just that it's just Lewis.
It's blatant. It's pretty blatant.
Yeah. So, Code Veronica, please give me the remake. I guess.
And what's some things you're looking forward to in RE9?
Okay,
Red 9.
And what's some things you want?
Red 9.
I don't think they're gonna get success by having all of our beloved cast be like in their 60s and 70s.
True.
I think they need to ignore the time skip and work in between.
Make him look. Christian's all about the looks there.
Give me what's Leon doing? Give me a Leon.
Because we haven't heard from him since 6.
Have him go back out in Europe. You know, Salazar. Let's do RE4. But yeah, don't do RE6 kind of shit, right? Make him solo and kind of shit. Don't do like have it one single focused campaign like RE4, like every other game. Just have it be like, I don't know, I gotta go save someone.
That's true. One of the things that I hope they do with these remakes is a little bit of revisionist history.
Yeah.
Because remake them all 1-to-1 from 0 to 4, but 5 and 6, change it up. Make it more palatable. Make those games more dark, make them like more horror based opposed to action. You know, like now that you're doing these remakes, you can change things to what the audience was expecting.
5 doesn't have a story really. So.
And I feel like they're not
story.
It's more action, not many cutscenes, more just action.
Well, it has a story.
There's no really deep, there's no deep story or cutscenes though.
You guys should have played it when you went to the Airbnb.
There's a big story with
well, it doesn't have the atmosphere though.
I can agree with atmosphere a bit.
Doesn't feel
neither does 6.
I think it's not really scary though.
Oh yeah, RE6.
It's not really scary.
No, but I never found 4 scary either, but it's still a good game.
I think they're going to avoid 5 like the plague just because of the controversy.
I really hope they dive head first and everybody realizes that controversy was stupid.
Like, you know what? That's the thing. Is I feel like everybody will, but not game journalists. IGN won't. They're going to be called. They can milk it, right? People will click on their article.
I know, but like we just had one set in Europe and we were killing Europeans. And then you have one set in Africa and then he's killing Africans and now there's an issue. And it's like, well, what?
People had issues in 2009. Now it's way more, it's way more important.
I know.
To people.
And then they'll be like, oh, it's like you're Chris shooting Africans. But then it's also like, and they introduced Sheva, who's a badass character. Now, if you take away the story, you're taking away Sheva, which is now you introduce this cool black character that now she's gone. And it's like, well, what? She was cool.
Like anybody with a brain that actually thinks about this knows it's not racist. It's not.
No.
You're killing white people in RE4 all the time. And it's like.
Well, that's the thing is that I think they're more like Eastern European and they got like a browner skin.
Yeah, nobody complained then. And it's like, I feel like people that complain don't even play the game. You know, they're they see the trailer, the visuals. So I hope RE5 gets remade. Because it still looks really good.
Do you hope they keep the co-op aspect?
I think they need to.
I would love it if they did, but playing that game co-op is a million times better than solo. If you play it solo, the AI is so trash, and I think that's what a lot of people had an issue with. But it's like if you get some fucking friends in your life you play it, it's such a better game.
I wonder, I kind of hope they don't touch 6. Just bulldoze over it with another story,
please.
I don't even care. Like, listen, as a Resident Evil fan, just do it.
Like, we had fun playing it, but that's just because we're playing co-op as friends. But the story in 5 is all right, except for that fucking guy, Irving. No, I don't know what you's be doing, but I'm gonna crush you. It's like, fuck you.
I didn't realize he's actually very similar to the Kamala. Now what? Oh, also, shit, what was it? 36. Oh, Wesker Sun. We don't need that Wesker Sun thing. He's so generic. Do something. If you're going to do Wesker Sun, make him interesting.
You know what's really funny? People loved his character.
But he's so like basic.
He's basic badass.
Default settings on character creation.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about him except like, I'm badass. I walk away from explosions.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know my past, but it just makes me cooler.
Exactly. Mono a mono or whatever.
That was so funny. You predicted it.
I know. I like the dialogue was bad. He tips his hat as he leaves. Yeah, RE6, don't do it. RE5, do it.
Yes. Okay. So now to change subject. How much time we at?
38 minutes.
Okay. So now to change the subject a bit into something a little bit more real and into real life drama. So there's this guy who's on, I believe it's a television show, and he's like a bigger personality and a lot of people look up to him. I believe they call him Unk. His name's Shannon Sharp. Now, what happened to Shannon Sharp was that somehow he went live on Instagram Live when he was having some sex.
Really?
Yeah. And like he was just banging hard.
And you
hear like him say some shit, her say some shit. There's some daddies thrown around, you know? Like, and it's like, but then the suspicious part is, it's really hard to go live on Instagram. I was going to say,
you don't do that accidentally.
It's like you have to press something, then press something again, then agree.
Did he go live or did she like grab his phone?
See, that could be, but you want to know what's even deeper and even more greasy?
What?
Apparently, before this shit happened, a bunch of people were like speculating if he was homosexual.
Oh.
So now we're wondering, like,
okay,
if
did he
I don't know to prove that he wasn't homosexual, that he just showed. You've seen the video, right?
I don't.
Yeah, you have. I've seen it. Like, it's not a video. You don't see him banging, but it's just.
Who is this?
It's a guy named Shannon Sharp. He's a big internet personality, and yeah, he went live on Instagram Live. And does anybody have Instagram?
No.
Brandon, do you have Instagram?
I was gonna make.
I wanted to show, like, maybe we can show a demonstration between this about how hard it is to go live on Instagram Live, but we can watch like a video of somebody going live.
I'll play like a something
because it honestly at that point it seems set up because it's like no, like you guys think I am, hear me bang.
Like I imagine it's a couple prompts like with like the plus symbol, maybe go live, and then the title would it maybe then confirm. I don't know. Like I figure it would be something like that.
Have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like somebody's watching, like there's phone droplets go on their phone and then it starts typing like crazy and it starts like posting and the guy's like, oh no. It's like, that's what it seems like in this guy's pocket. That's what happened. It's like all of a sudden it's like sending messages. It's going live. Yeah. Like it's a little bit too fucking much.
I think that's the thing. Like, why do this to prove that you're straight? Unless maybe your job was at stake, maybe. Like maybe you heard rumors they might get fired or something.
Well, your job is
like, I got to do this. That's all. That's my. I know,
especially
mind.
Since I know people say some dirty shit during sexual activity.
This hurt your career? So, what was he just drunk? Was he just feeling it?
It would hurt.
He says, "This is like here we go."
Because it would hurt I know people might argue the facts with us, but to me, it's just not adding up. Just like how I Show Speed showed his dick. Like I'm like, You know how long I've lived and I've never accidentally shown my dick? And this guy did it like twice. You know how
Twice,
easy it is
yeah.
to avoid showing your
People
penis?
say he has a small dick and then he wanted. Well, I'm assuming he had a big dick.
Seriously?
I'm
Like,
assuming he had a big dick.
Why'd he go live?
I don't think anybody's.
Yeah.
It's just in his head. Everybody thinks
Get some help, Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Did you ever hear about MKBHD drama? We talked about it with Forrest earlier.
What
or
is it?
after. You know MKBHD, right? Popular YouTube tech YouTuber. He released an app called Panels.
Oh, okay, that guy. Yeah.
Yes. I'll keep this brief because we did talk about it, but he released an app called Panels, and it costs $50 a year. And this guy's known as the nicest guy on the internet, that kind of deal. His audience is constantly flaming him, and it's crazy to see it. All of his 10,000 comments per video, all of them are like, address the money. It's way too much on your Panels app. Why are there 1 minute ads for a 1080p wallpaper? It's that kind of deal. And now for me, like I said, I don't care about wallpapers. I go on Google Images and get them. But there is an audience for it, I guess, and they're pissed. They're pissed at this man MKBHD.
So wait, what exactly is
It's
happening?
$50 American per year. It's a subscription service to a wallpaper app called Panels. And he just launched it like 4 days ago, and it's
But what are so the 1 minute
scorched.
ads are for buying it, or are they on the wallpaper?
No, if you want a cool wallpaper by some artist, whatever, if you want it for free, 1 minute of ads. And if you're scrolling through, I think you get ads as well. And if you want the ad-free version, $50 USD per year. That's works out for us like what, $15 a year? Or $15
Holy
a
shit.
month. So that's a subscription. That's like it's Netflix.
Yeah.
That's Busy Plus.
I know, but at the same time,
I don't care about
who gives a
wallpapers.
fuck?
I know. When I first saw this, I was like, I don't give a shit. Why are you mad? Don't get the
Well,
wallpaper
exactly.
app.
That's the thing. Don't buy it then.
Go on Google Images. You'll get better work.
Like, it's not like this is a console, or it's like, like Disney
Yeah.
Plus, where it's like, oh, all the best movies you ever wanted to watch. It's like this. It's not like I'm like, holy fuck, these wallpapers.
I guess he fostered this audience that really cares about art. And yeah, that's the thing. Wallpapers. That really cares because yeah, in his promo he was like, yeah, the wallpapers behind me in the last couple of videos, all from Panels. And I guess that audience was like, oh shit, not me though. But
yeah, I don't understand. I'm not riled
Uh,
up that much about wallpapers. I don't really understand why anybody should be riled up. You most likely get cool ones for free too.
I don't think he can lower the price because it's funny. He vaguely addressed it in one of those videos.
I'm never telling you mine.
Wait, did you say what's the longest I've ever had a wallpaper for?
on your phone or computer?
I've never changed the wallpaper on my phone ever.
I go through a couple, whatever I'm feeling. My
I
emotions.
never change it. I don't see the point.
Cool.
Is it blank?
What? No.
Okay.
I never. No, it's the standard wallpaper you get with the phone.
Yeah, it's blank then.
Oh, I thought you said, is it link?
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I never changed it to link. No, it's not blank. It's like this.
It's like
escape.
Okay. Yeah. So like we're not the audience that's going to give a shit about Panels. I know he probably can't lower the price because he didn't even address the price in his podcast, the Wait for Him. All he said was people were mad about the ads. So he's going to lower the ads a little bit and restrictions or permissions that the app wanted. But nothing, everybody in the comment section of that video was like, address the $50 per year. Whatever. For me, that's just what it is. But yeah.
I don't know. I guess they take effort to make, and like,
he has to hire.
It depends. Like, how big is this library of wallpapers?
See, there's like 12 artists and they get 50% of MKBHD. I think to keep the artist, he probably needs that $50 per year kind of thing.
If that's the market,
yeah.
I don't know what to say to you guys.
It's weird.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. If he's crunching the numbers between paying these artists and that's what it's going to cost, I'm sorry. I don't think that this is a Pokimane situation and her fucking cookies that are being rebundled that were old fucking cookies.
It's really not. It shouldn't be a drama.
Like free my boy at mkbh.com.
And speaking of drama, and this isn't the last topic that I have. Hideo Kojima has signed with a talent agency, WWE.
He's going to be in the ring next Sunday.
WME.
Sign a contract.
Wait, for the WNBA, the women's basketball.
WME. He's interested in making a movie or TV show.
Damn.
Why else would he do this?
Can Sony sign with him and they make a Metal Gear?
Morbius.
And Conan? Konami.
Yeah. Odd choice.
Yeah, can you imagine that? He makes a Metal Gear TV show? That would be an amazing TV show. Give me 10 episodes per fucking game.
He said, I would like to work with talented people from around the world and create something new, with digital being the keyword. It could be a movie, a game, or something else entirely.
Give me a movie.
So maybe he wants to form connections. Maybe he wants another Norman Reedus in his
Because
his
I really feel like Sony could be the mediator between him and Konami, and they could make a Metal Gear.
We're not the only ones that he signed with WWE. Kojima. Damn. Cool though. This guy is a great storyteller. I'm surprised he hasn't done a movie.
No,
Also,
he's such a creative guy with a lot of strange but cool ideas. And it's been such a testament to see that a lot of his views and his predictions about the future and governmental policies has come to fruition.
predicted memes.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. That was
honestly,
him.
I think a movie would be too restrictive. I think he needs a TV show of something. Just to get all.
I think
he has a lot to say about anything that he comes up with.
I think he could do a movie.
Maybe 3-hour movie.
That's okay. That's what they are now.
You know what? You could do a couple movies. That would work.
Also, John Black.
Thanks for giving permission.
Also, John.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple.
Also, John
John
Black.
Odds.
John Black passed away.
Oh yeah,
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Superstar.
Oh,
John
Superstar.
Black. I don't really
Did
know.
you guys bring that up in the last podcast?
Actually, no.
Oh, after the podcast.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So
let's give a moment of silence for John Black.
he was in a very long-running.
Silence!
Christian, moment of silence.
Hey. I'll cut the mic.
Why are you laughing?
You're disrespectful,
No.
Christian.
I'll cut to my
You're
camera
fucking evil.
and I'll cut my audio. So I'm just talking, but it's no, I don't really. But it's sad. But and then, you know what? It inspires me to want to watch the episodes I probably saw as a kid to see if it triggers any memories of I remember this scene. I remember that
It
scene.
triggers you. God damn it.
Motherfucker, I hate this guy.
The days. No, but I know how big of a show that was to Brandon and Forrest. That was their life. They used to watch it every day after school with the mama
There's John Black.
at lunchtime. You guys used to go home at lunch to watch this show?
Yeah, I
Psychos.
never. I went home for lunch forever.
Yeah, at some point we all realize, the show is endless drama and there's no conclusion. So let's leave. Stop
Also,
watching.
okay, so this is a odd question, but I thought about this.
Yeah.
If you could ask your pet one question in the entire world, what are you asking your kitty?
Question, huh?
One question.
What kind of cat bed do you want?
Wait, what?
What kind of cat
Cat
bed
bed.
do you want? Or
Cat
cat house?
bed?
No, cat house. Cat bed.
Holy, they're like, just buy me a big fucking house, man.
You know
Make
what?
it happen.
Yeah, making a purchase decision is a good idea. What kind of cat food do you want? What? Why do you keep attacking other cats? There, I'll ask that. Yeah.
What's wrong? What's making you angry? I think I would ask my cat, just what's one thing that would improve your life?
Same question.
No, that's not. You asked what cat bed?
No.
He knows the
it's-
answer.
House.
The same thing. What
What if
improve
your
your
cat's
life?
like
I
No,
want
but
a
what
big
if it's
cat.
okay with where it's living?
But cats always sleep. That's the thing. That's why I said cat house.
No, it's not the same.
It
Big
is.
cat bed.
He's just trying to
Trust-
piggyback on mine.
No, trust me. They're all going to say cows. Every cat you ask will say cows.
No, they're not going to say cat
But they
house. What
always
if they're
sleep.
like,
They always sleep though.
I want more time with you, or, I want to I want to have another cat around, or, what if they say I want you to change my food. I'm tired of the same boring ass food every day. I want to eat mice,
What if
and
it's
they'd be like, no,
Don't clean.
Like
Don't clean the cat litter box. I'm just
if
kidding.
it's a fucking communist government? It's what are you talking about?
It starts really going off
Yeah.
about politics.
Yeah, what if the first words it says is in Russian? Whoa.
Well, I made it so you can understand it. You think it should be speaking Russian?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So to go from cats, there's other kitties. OnlyFans. I'm getting a little upset because on my ex, it is bombarded.
Oh, yes.
Bombarded with these OnlyFans girls. And like, I like seeing girls as much as the next straight heterosexual man, you know. Oh, and bisexual people. I don't want to exclude you. But and anybody else who falls, you know, anybody else. I'm not trying to offend anybody here. But like, I'm sick of these trends. Like the first one was like, oh, this girl's leaked. Her image is leaked. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, the first time it got me, I was like, well, who is she? And then she's a nobody. And it's like, well, there's no leak. You can't leak if you're nobody.
Makes sense.
You know? And then this new one that's been out is bit like there was one where it's like there was just a big trend about like, oh, you gotta see her video getting fucked at like Five Guys. And then it's like, why do I don't want to see somebody get fucked by food. Like why is that a big
is
thing?
Such a strange popular thing now. I don't get it.
I know. And
is it just that kind of content, or are people like, hey, I'm making pie right now? You know, here's it's in the oven.
There's pie. So there's got to be pie content. So
there's just regular people in a flood of like this other kind of content, like Joe DeMeo with his Cyclops crap.
His name's not Joe.
Oh, Bo DeMeo. Joe. He looks like a Joe.
I think that's a fucking baseball player.
Bo DeMeo's OnlyFans. Or Joe.
You just can't say whoever's name it is, right? No, but it's so weird, these trends. They pop up. They'll be like, oh, you know, she got exposed. And then it's like, they're supposed to mean something. It's like, who the fuck is this?
I agree. I hate Twitter or X's algorithm. Like, I see one video of like a bear attacking or like running away from people or whatever. And then I stay on there for a little bit too long. And suddenly my timeline's all bears doing whatever. And it's like, I wish I had some agency over like, no more bear videos, okay?
I hate what you're implying about me, you son of a bitch. It's your fault just seeing all this porn.
I scroll away. And yeah, no, it's like, that's just like, okay, this is the Empty Minds Twitter. Let's see what's going on here. How do you get to the top? Here's for you. So we got okay.
Please, come on. You got it. Yeah, look at you. You're a foot fucking fetish bastard.
Oh,
hey,
wait,
look at you.
That's a. Oh wait, I thought that was Will Smith's son.
You're looking for a wall too.
Oh, that's the girl. That's insane.
No,
that's the girl that he cheated on. He cheated on that girl. Will Smith's son cheated on that girl with another girl. So and you just thought that was his son.
No, isn't Jaden Smith the kid from After Earth? He's just like a little asshole.
But that girl who you just said looked like him is the girl, was his ex.
I just saw the name and I was like, yo, I guess he's a little different.
No, you thought they looked alike.
Look, pizza guy, fucking Fortnite.
But like, if you were to go to just in like one of these comment sections, you'd see like somebody like building a house or something. And then in the comment section, like a billion would be like, I'd let him build my house. Oh, I could screw better than that. It's like,
you know what? You're right.
I wish that there was a way, because like, I can't fucking silence like every word. And honestly, I understand too, like these people are trying to make a living and I get it, but I find it very strange. Like there's no age restriction to this, which I also blame on Elon Musk, because it's terrible that kids can go like, oh, this science channel, and then there's like a bunch of like OnlyFans people.
Yeah,
in
the
there.
internet, especially with that kind of content, is crazy. What kind of historical figures do you think would have an OnlyFans? Well, Benjamin Franklin.
You know what? I'm thinking Abe Lincoln. He was pretty progressive. You know, he was like with it at the time. JFK,
Probably.
He cheated on his girlfriend. He's definitely having, his wife. He's definitely having OnlyFans.
Yep, he would have one.
Bill Clinton, 100%. He's watching OnlyFans right now.
I like that you're listing presidents.
They're political. Didn't you say historical political figures?
Yes, but I think you said historical figures. I don't know.
They're historical figures, man. Presidents. Like, Trump, guaranteed. He's got the presidential OnlyFans.
I don't like the idea of an OnlyFans because that immediately is just so odd. Like when you hear, oh, DeMeo has an OnlyFans, suddenly it's because he's like,
is that the one you subscribe to?
Hey,
it was just for the X-Men content, I swear.
Yeah. Oh, OnlyFans.
Oh my God,
What the fuck is this
OnlyFans.
AI?
Just Botameo.
But yeah. And this shit, like somebody exposing the tricks of somebody else. I've seen this kind of video like 50 times. It's always different people. And so he's like, look at this trick. Oh, it's fake.
I like magic though.
I do, but these people are like
They're exposing
they're on
bastards.
a trend, and I hate it.
They are a trend. I want to wait to ask Brandon this, so I will wait.
Yeah, we're at 57 minutes.
I want everybody to know. Sometimes I like have these thoughts in my head, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna write them down on notes. And then sometimes I do, and they make absolutely zero sense. So I have. You guys can't see obviously, but we have like a big screen that has like Christian, whatever he Googles for us up there, his OnlyFans, you know, he's spread his shit. But also we have like my list of topics, and on one of them, it just says also people who just have pictures of different landscapes. Now I have no idea what that means. And why am I upset about it?
I thought you were talking about the wallpaper thing with MKBHD, but no.
No.
I don't know what that would be about.
Pictures of people having pictures of like, oh, no, I know what it is. I know exactly. Okay, scratch that. I'm talking about dating sites. Sometimes people will just have pictures of wide open space. And I'm like, this isn't you. You know, what are we here for? What, do you think that this encapsulates you? A picture of the Scottish Highlands?
Yeah, that's weird. I guess it's like, look at this cool photo I took.
But like, I don't care. Holy fuck. I don't care about your interest. No, I don't know, but like nothing specifies it in their profile. It's just like a picture of a landscape. It's weird.
That is strange. I don't get that.
Looks like a doll. Like just like too much makeup. Like fake looking.
Oh, you on dating sites? Hey, tell us about it. What are you doing on there?
Oh, you always see a girl that looks like a robot. Very, like, no, like she looks like very just like fake, like too much makeup, like way too perfect looking.
Oh my God, I don't think that's an issue. But
that's Botameo.
That's Botameo. Okay, this is the question that I wanted because, you know, we're approaching holiday seasons, which means we got October and we got Christmas. Well, yeah, we got October and Halloween, and we got December and Christmas. So I want to know, when did you guys stop believing in Santa? When do you think? Around what time? You still do?
I stopped.
Fuck you. Don't you say that shit.
I know by the time I was, what was it, 8? I know by then I stopped, but because I remember there was a thing where someone threw like shoes onto the roof and made it sound like there was like, you know, reindeer or something. So I remember when I was 8 years old hearing that, I was like, wait a second, maybe. But so then I know by then I was already like having like doubts, like no way. So before 8 years old is my answer, because I don't remember like the exact
I'm
moment.
gonna say by the time I met you guys, I'm pretty sure I knew.
Well, like,
Santa was real.
Like the other app where it tracks them.
Exactly.
Brandon, don't play this fucking shit. You know Santa's not real.
No, I know he's
like
real.
shot a tracker at
Wait,
us.
you said you know he's real.
Yeah, I know he's real. Yes.
Real in all of our hearts.
You're looking legit about this, and it's scaring me.
Well, I don't know.
How else do they track him? Somebody hits.
It's all fake.
Somebody.
Oh my God, I'm
sold him
now
an
feel
iPhone.
bad. But why is okay? So no Easter Bunny then, right? You don't believe in the Easter Bunny? Tooth Fairy? Fuck you. But I'm wondering. Like, I know it's probably just because it'd be creepy as fuck. But there's nobody who visits you on Halloween.
It's true.
We got the Easter Bunny. That's a big holiday. We got the person who visits you on Christmas. And why is the only ones that visit you around like Christianity holidays?
I'm a visitor.
On Halloween?
You're the visitor on Halloween?
It's Jason.
You just show up in people's houses?
Jason comes to my room Halloween.
I don't want to know what that implies. What is Jason doing to you?
Plans.
Who would it be?
Why are you doing this?
No, I like this. I like this. Plans.
The Grim Reaper.
You slap
What
first.
was Halloween based on again? It was like pagan rituals or some shit.
Yeah, there's like goat's blood on the door. Like, why can't this fun? Why can't we have like a fun goat?
Goat's blood on the door.
Because we have the
goats.
bunny who comes and visits you and gives you chocolates and Easter eggs. Why can't we have like this fun little happy goat who comes and gives kids candy? It's probably just because we want to put the responsibility on somebody else to give the kids candy, and we don't want to do it.
It is weird that we have a holiday that celebrates scary stuff. Then
That's
it's happy
cool.
stuff.
It's pretty badass.
Like, I'm still upset that we took away like all the intro horror shows. Like, there's no Goosebumps, there's no Are You Afraid of the Dark anymore. Kids don't watch any of that
Brutal.
shit, and I'd love that shit growing up.
Bumps is great.
But come on, we need
that's
a
interesting.
band together, and we need to bring a mascot for the kids for Halloween.
Well, what should the mascot
we need
be?
Scary Jerry, who comes and gives you razor blades.
We need good Treehouse of Horror Simpsons episodes, like the old ones.
Yes.
Well, those still come out.
But
Give us
we
the
need
good
the good ones though.
Well, I still like them
Yeah, I
to an
guess.
extent,
You know
but
what? The latest is not so bad. I like it.
yeah, but
But yeah,
we need a mascot for Halloween. We got to make Scary Jerry. No, maybe not Scary Jerry. We'll make like I said, we need this little cute goat. We need to call him like because we got the Easter bunny, so we got the Halloween goat.
yeah. You know, it's kind of hard to even like keep that alive. Believe it, go alive. But no, like, how do you like? I guess holidays will evolve naturally.
You know what's gonna happen? We all got to start it with us. We all got to tell our kids that there's a Halloween goat
what?
that delivers candy to all the neighborhood people, all the ones that believe, and they all get candy. So then our kids like, oh, the goat came. And then you're like, oh, he went to the neighbor's house and he went to this neighbor's house. But he didn't go to that person's house because they're a serial killer. You know?
Yeah, like when you're out for trick or treating, just be wary of rhyming. Just be wary of Scary Jerry.
Yeah.
You just traumatize your kids. Like you dress up as some. I don't know why I say Scary Jerry. I'm just imagining like regular guy in like a plaid shirt. He's just kind of watching you. Yeah, he's just like peeking around the tree.
But
Scary
What
Jerry.
was the coolest thing you've seen while trick or treating? Like of all times you want your whole life?
what closest thing I've seen to what?
The coolest thing you've seen while trick or treating? Like someone dressed up, someone walking around.
Oh, like coolest costume.
Well, it's a cool in general.
You know what? I like.
I've seen some really cool houses.
Other person on a roof doing this one time.
Oh, you know what? That's good. That was a great. There was a guy on the roof with a chainsaw, and
That's
it looked like he was
Leatherface.
like sawing into a body, and he was throwing candy
I saw
off the
Michael
roof
Myers
at people.
walking.
I don't think I've ever
Slowly
seen anything that
walking
cool.
slow like this, like playing a character. Was really cool.
I have seen some cool fucking houses though, where it's like you walk through a big fucking tunnel and the whole there's like smoke on the ground and it's like the whole yard's done up and there's sounds.
Oh, yeah. You know what? October, at some point, we'll have the fog machine again. Maybe I'll get fog that doesn't cloud the room but stays at a good level.
No, but yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll tell my kids that the goat gives candies to all the ones that gives you candy, and all the other ones are like bad people who are serial killers and murderers. So then they fear them, but then it's like they like all the people who give candy, which they should. And whoever doesn't give candy, you either have kids or you're a fucking piece of shit. Oh, I guess you could be poor too, and that's also you're not a piece of shit. But if you have money and you don't give candy out to kids, you're a fucking piece of shit. At least put a pumpkin out too, you piece of shit.
What if you're shy?
Where
though?
do I fall in this category with my?
You're a
chuck?
piece of
You're a
shit.
piece of shit, Gretchen.
Right.
You have candy just to
Hey.
eat.
I will invest in candy, and there'll be a bucket outside.
Forrest can be out with the kids and you can give out candy. What's the matter with you?
Dress up.
It's a lot of work.
You're shy.
Like I could be watching horror movies.
Yeah, you can. Watch them in the living room and give out candy.
That's true. You know what? If it's an empty house,
Just
I
dress
can
up.
do that.
You can be scary.
Scary Jerry. I'm worried. You know what? I gotta buy like a plaid suit.
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna
pull my
invent
hair
Scary
back or
Jen. Wear
something.
that hat. Please wear that hat with the sunglasses, and you wear like a plaid shirt,
Scary.
and your fly's always undone.
All right. This has been a very long podcast.
Christian
Probably
will
being
handle
almost
Christian will handle Cokes. That's
hour 40.
Yeah, just hand out Coke with
Like
razor blades.
Unfortunate passing of
Yeah.
Dame Maggie Smith, who played Professor McGonagall.
Yeah.
And we got this video of people gathering outside Hogwarts Castle at Universal Orlando and raising their wands.
That's amazing.
at this.
Damn. Wow.
Good stuff. Nobody's raising their wands. Where-
They're
I
raising
swear
their
it
palms.
happens.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you see it.
Oh, yeah, look at them. Okay, it took a little bit.
Oh, that's so
Oh, this is like the
cool.
last movie where they all raise their wands to support the barrier.
Yeah.
Good
That's so
stuff.
cool. Jeez. I was gonna say I've been there, but no, I went to I've been to the Los Angeles one, not Orlando.
It's a big crowd. Everybody's raising their wands. It's pretty sweet. And you got Hogwarts in the background there. So unfortunate passing. She was, I believe, 89. Was it?
Yeah, she was almost 90. I think her birthday was later this year.
She is absolutely a part of Harry Potter. She's like one of those pillars that defines that entire series.
Yeah, like what's so crazy about it is because I've been watching them a lot lately, just because the kids are so obsessed with it. It's like they were so obsessed with Dragon Ball Z for so long. Now when I talk to them about it, like they don't care. They're like, I don't care about Dragon Ball Z anymore. I'm like, what? But they like Harry Potter a lot now. Like they're dressing up as Hermione and Harry Potter for Halloween. True. And I haven't told them about this, but I actually saw a picture though of Professor McGonagall, Dumbledore, Hagrid, and Snape all gone.
I saw that same picture. Like, that's amazing.
Crazy.
It's hard to believe Snape is gone, especially.
I know.
It seems like
Snake. Yeah, I love Snake.
I think I did too. Snape is a weird name. But yeah, very unfortunate passing there. So we did talk about a quick thing is we mentioned the submarine in our last podcast. There's more detail on how it collapsed inward. It's very we'll get the grim details out of the way first. So basically it was instant. It was like within milliseconds, and it was from the basically the window part of the ship this way. So it was like, yeah.
Okay.
Boom. Real quick.
Jeez.
And that's
is that even
because they found the wreckage and there's like photos and videos surfacing.
Okay.
They're analyzing how there's carbon fiber over there when it shouldn't have been. So chances are this is how it got there. And there's an investigation going on, and there's a lot of corner cutting that was going on. The lead engineers being questioned, stuff like that.
More stuff coming out now.
Yeah. After a year, I think it's been since we first talked about it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was the whole thing for first pod.
Yeah.
Hearing banging or whatever.
Banging under the sea.
Isn't that our first episode title?
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Under the sea.
All right, man. So this is something I've been learning about, and something that so we all know who Marcus Brownlee is, MKBHD, popular tech YouTuber. I watch his content a lot. So he recently, at his iPhone 16 review, talked about a new app that he's launching. It's going to be a wallpaper app called Panels. And I've encountered wallpaper apps on my phone. I don't generally care much for them because I could just find this stuff on Google. I'm not really that into wallpapers. I just save image. There you go. Now, the thing here is that he's charging $50 American per year for using his app.
Oh, that's really dumb.
And in response to the backlash, he created an ad-free, well, not an ad-free, but a free tier. Now, this free tier has a lot of ads. To get a 1080p wallpaper, you need to watch basically 1 minute of ads. 1 full minute, 1080p wallpaper. If you want 4K or any higher resolutions, you got to pay, what is it for us? For Canadian, it would be $15 a month. That's a lot. That's like a streaming service. And for wallpapers,
I kind of understand it. I mean, you want to make money off of it, but I just think it's a bad idea. Having a wallpaper app, who the fuck's going to use that? It's actually a really bad idea.
Most people are upset over the price. Now, he did address this in one of his podcasts, the Waveform podcast, but he was very careful with his words, and he mostly talked about the advertisements on the free tier. And he very subtly was very firm on the price of $50 a year. So all he said that he was going to strive to meet to justify it, basically, to meet that price. But I'm paraphrasing hard. He didn't even really talk about the price at all. And that's all the comment section. You know what? I should bring up the comment section.
That's insane.
Because it's very interesting. All the videos, every video he releases, they're dodging the question. Why don't you address this? This guy is the nicest guy on YouTube. He is being flamed hard. This drama is way crazier than I thought it would be.
Yeah. How long has this been going on for?
I say 3 days, or actually 5 days technically.
Okay.
Well, look, for clarity, Panels is free. We added an ad-free tier for those who want it. No pressure, obviously, if you didn't. But lots and lots of ads. And there's actually wallpaper apps out there that give you 4K stuff for free, no ads. So excitedly installed panels to check it out, realized half the content was premium only. That's fair, I guess. Clicked on one of the free ones, realized you still have to pay for the HD version. Okay, clicked on SD version, realized I have to watch 2 30-second ads to download it. Uninstalled the app.
See, I don't understand though, like, because the point of it's wallpaper.
I know. When I saw this, I was like, I don't care. I don't care what this drama. It's wallpapers. I really have no interest in wallpapers.
Like, I think that was just a bad idea from him. I'm like, he could have came up with so many better apps.
He's absolutely the kind of guy that would care about wallpapers, though. I think he's slightly disconnected with the community because this guy's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Right? He's making a lot of money. And this is obviously a cash grab. I don't think he's actually interested in the art of wallpapers.
Yeah, it's definitely just something for money. Because, like,
we're quoting this here. Never charge for something that was already free. That's something he said in 2016. So yeah, things you can get for $50, new air fryer, electric toothbrush. Yeah. 32.
See, that's the thing.
It goes on
like,
and on and on.
When you're a reviewer like this, you have to watch out because, like, you like people can start to not like you as much. Because to me, he's always been like, look how many fucking subs he has. Was that 15, 19 million or something?
It's 20 million almost.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, because to me, he's the reviewer of tech.
He's never had any controversy at all. He's always been well liked. So this is interesting that, like, what is he thinking? Nearly every single one of these 17,000 comments are talking about the Panels app.
See, what's funny though is like honestly, for me, I don't even give a shit. He's trying to make money off of it. Cool. I don't care. Am I going to pay for it? No.
I was never going to be the market for a Panels app, a wallpaper app. Like,
I think people are probably complaining about over nothing. Just don't download the app or don't buy anything. Just don't support it, and then it'll just kind of go away. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. This is his latest videos, and
because now it's going to be a meme forever. The thing is, the shit never goes away. There's always going to be people bringing this shit up.
You have MKBHD getting cooked in his own comment section before GTA 6. Can't wait to read those wholesome comments. Yeah, so it goes on and on. I think, honestly, his reputation is going to take a hit, a big one. He really has to maybe cancel the app, take it down, forget if this ever happened. Because what else is the move? You could lower the price, but then you can't pay for those fancy artists that you want, right? I'm sure he's thought about the price a lot, and it's probably not viable.
If I were him, though, I think what I would say is, you know what? Like, wait, does he have artists to do wallpapers?
So there's he said in his promo that the backgrounds you've seen behind me for the past year have been from these artists. There's 5 artists.
Okay.
Or there's 8, 12, maybe something like that. When you boot up the app, you're forced to choose 5 artists, which is not the worst thing. And they get 50% of the cut. He gets 50%. And that's basically how it's kind of broken down. So if they lower the price, I don't know.
Well, to me, that's what I would just say is you know what? If he has to cancel the app, I'd be like, I'm canceling it, and I apologize about the money and stuff, but we needed to do that because we paid all these artists to do this, and this is a way to make it profitable. But I think overall, it was just a very stupid idea, very bad and poorly executed. Apologize.
Yeah, I think it needs to be from the heart. It needs to be very sincere and say, I'm sorry for this or something like that.
And people would believe him right away.
Don't burn your career over a fucking wallpaper app. Come on, MK. Come on, Marcus.
We've thought of making apps in the past, or
yeah.
Wait, if I touch the mic, does it?
No, it's on a shock mount. You should be good.
Okay. No, we've thought of making apps in the past, and we've tried to, or not apps, but games and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that'd be honestly, I'd love to make an app in some way, but it's
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's well, you could just use Discord. People who are on Discord, they just have the app there. It's kind of the app I would want to create if it was more for me is literally Discord, where I'll have a channel for video uploads or streams, this and that, or here's a merch thing or this and all this kind of stuff. But I'm Discord's there.
Every app is that's why he's doing a wallpaper app. It does feel like a cash grab.
Yeah.
But, and it's it's not the worst thing. It's just, it's a little expensive. So that is unfortunate.
Where's I don't know if you know where Casey Neistat is, because he was so big as a YouTuber I don't know how many years ago.
No,
and he's actually gone. I don't watch any vlogs. I don't watch that kind of content anymore. But like, it's just so insane to me that he's just completely gone.
I don't know if I spelled his name.
There, Casey Neistat, yeah.
Let's see. What is this man up to? Still getting over 1 million views per video, but he doesn't release it very often.
That's why.
7 months, 6. Then 5 days ago, he put something out. 12 million subs. Not bad.
Yeah, I always liked his videos all the time. And you know what?
Very creative.
Yeah, definitely. And the one video I really liked of his, he has like these bicycle videos.
Oh, yeah?
Where I think that's one of his best videos, where he's like, he rides a bike through New York City, and he has to go through bike lanes, but sometimes there's construction there. But he's like, okay, but they're legally not allowed to be in that area. This is a bike lane, so I should be able to drive straight. So he just drives straight. I think he just crashes. And he gets up and everyone's like, what the fuck? It's like, well, you're in my way. You're not supposed to be there. And it's just like a whole video. I think that's how a lot of his channel kind of blew up, was from doing those videos. What was that thing though that you just you're going through some of the things that are something about Simpsons Tapped Out?
Okay, so big news for you, because I don't know if you played. Have you? Okay, so you two have played Simpsons Tapped Out. Unfortunately, Simpsons has tapped out. The Simpsons Tapped Out will no longer be playable from January 24th, 2025. The game will be removed from the App Store October 31st. Now, I don't understand why they can't just have this game exist and not get updates. Like, why take it down? Why are they forced to do that?
I haven't played this game.
How long? How long has it been?
Oh, shit. I gotta check, but it's been many, many years. 10 years, if that.
Okay.
Long time.
Yeah, like it does sound like a very ancient game. But
back then, when they were releasing shit, wait, you should look up, when did the Family Guy game come out? Because whenever that came out, I was still playing it then, and that's kind of around where I stopped, though.
Okay. Quest for Stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Check it. So this came out 2014. And
Tapped Out.
So it's around the same time. It's like a very similar concept, I'm sure.
That's absolutely insane, because I was playing Tapped Out before this game came out.
Oh, you know what? This one is still online.
Wow.
And the guy's staying there, but not Simpsons. Simpsons is
honestly so much better, though.
What was this game? It was like a...
So basically, you see the houses and stuff. Yeah. And this game is honestly a lot of fun. It's just that it got to the point where the updates, because the thing is, they update it all the time. So it's like Halloween, then you get Trios of Horror, and it's always a different theme. Wow, so the whole map changes. That's cool. And you make money off of like all these different buildings, but you can sort of like customize it too. Like, you like buy certain plots of land. You can put certain houses here, like a Krusty Burger.
So it's like
making your own Springfield.
It's like, what was that game we played? It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon kind of deal.
Yeah,
you're just controlling a city, making it better. So yeah, people are they are upset over this. Oh yeah, like we all had a phase 3 weeks where we obsessively played this.
I've spent a couple $100 in that game. Stupidly,
I remember
back
that.
in the day.
Yeah. See, I'm with this guy. Why wouldn't they just make it offline, downloadable, so people can keep everything they paid for and built? Because yeah, you did spend money on it, so why can't you keep your?
Just as I say that,
that's actually a part of new legislation. I forget. I think in Los Angeles, where companies are going to be forced to. I think I might have said this last podcast. I don't know. Where they got to say basically, you're buying a license online, you're not buying the game anymore, and that's a crazy world we live in, where we're now basically this streaming games. Licenses.
Like, is that what it is when you buy a game on the say PlayStation Store?
So that they're actually gonna be forced to do it. So if we buy Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5, it's a license. It's not, you're not buying the game.
This is why I want to I'm buying, like, okay, so there's Silent Hills or Silent Hill 2, a few other games. I'm going to the store to buy this shit.
I don't know if we can even, because like PlayStation 6, I don't think it's gonna have a disc drive. I think it's gonna be done.
Yeah, I know.
So, and like, if once consoles are gone with it, PlayStation or computers, they don't have it. So how are we going to own games
because
anymore?
Like,
this is pushing piracy.
I was just going to say that. I was like,
it's like, I bet I can pirate Simpsons Tapped Out if I really want to play it.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, because it makes no sense, because you got to do like, okay, so PS6.
Yeah.
You're buying a game, so that's a license for the PS6, but you lose any games you bought before on PS5 because of the license. Maybe you still own the license, but you're hoping the PS6 can play the PS5 games.
Yeah.
But so many consoles are not backwards compatible. So that's the fucking annoying thing. And then they also offer you a $10 charge or $15 or whatever it is to upgrade which I find stupid.
You will own nothing and you will be happy about it. Yep, it's true. That was actually a good time to talk about the leaks because Brand I don't think he wants to be spoilered.
Okay.
So spoiler hands. Joker 2, we're going to be talking about the leaks.
The movie's already out. But
true. So leaks doesn't really matter. Just the movie's out. You either saw it or you didn't.
So
this is where I'm glad I'm not going to be watching this movie because I'm already not interested because of the musical elements, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So let's talk about the spoilers. So Joker dies.
Really?
At the end of this movie. That's number one. I'll read the full spoiler right away. What's your reaction about them killing Joker off in his sequel?
Pissed.
You're gonna be pissed about the next thing though. He's not the real Joker. It's not even Joker.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not even a Joker origin movie. No, the real Joker shows up at the end and knifes this Joker. According to the leaks. Now we could be wrong. You guys might be laughing at us if you saw the movie, but these are the leaks. It's ridiculous. This is this is something he would do. The guy that directed the first one, absolutely. You don't expect Batman to show up or something. So here's the full leaks. He doesn't die in an explosion. He flees the blast, aided by his supporters. Eventually, he reaches the stairs where Lee breaks up with him, whoever that is. Oh, Lee's Lady Gaga or like Harley.
Okay.
She realizes that he's not the Joker, but his true self is Arthur. So it's like some artsy crap, I guess. And then the police arrest him and send him back to the asylum. Here, a fellow inmate comes to Arthur, tells him a joke, but instead of the punchline, he gives him stabs with knives in his stomach. So he shanks him in prison. Arthur is left to bleed and die, and his fellow and this guy laughs psychotically, gives himself the Joker Heath Ledger style like smile with a knife, and the movie ends. And then That's a Life cover by Lady Gaga plays. This thing was written very strangely. So Joker tells him a joke, stabs that guy, the Joker that we're watching. Then he dies
this
in prison.
new Joker was inspired by this Arthur.
I think Arthur inspired the real Joker.
Yeah, it seems to be how they're doing it.
Or maybe not. But also, I think Lady Gaga breaks up with this guy because he's not Joker, and she's not even the real Harley Quinn. She thinks she is. So
this movie is just about psychotic people. But also, they're calling it Joker too, though.
You're calling it Joker, but it's like, I guess maybe this movie sounds dumb. I would be angry leaving this movie. I would throw stuff at the theater screen.
No, this honestly, because it ruins Joker 1. Joker 1 to me is like a masterpiece of a movie for like a Batman DC movie. Like that ending sequence, like because you're watching it not because it's a superhero movie. Like if you're watching it for that, you're never gonna get that. It's like a very artsy film, but it's very it's just a drama.
Something. Yeah.
It's this loner in New York City. I think it's New York or Washington. I don't know. I think it's New York, I'm pretty sure.
It's like
but somewhere, but it's set in the 70s, I think. It's set back in time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't remember when it was set, but you're just following this loner character and you're seeing what his life is like. And they touch on the Joker stuff a little bit, but they never really get into it. And like
they didn't know. Like, yeah, they showed Batman as a kid, right? You see,
like Bruce, to me, like that's just.
When?
It was exciting because like you're seeing the rise of Joker, and then the very ending scene with what the fuck is he saying? It starts with an M. Not Marty. What does he say?
What character?
No, a Joker saying about the talk show host.
Oh, it's like you get what you effing deserve. He's talking to Martin Scorsese. What was the guy's name?
What the fuck's his name?
Oh, Morty. Not Morty. No. Moray.
Oh yeah, Moray. Yeah,
Moray. Yeah.
Moray, yes, because it was Moray. Yeah, because like. That was just so fucking cool. And the thing is, I've obviously in so many movies, there's gunshots and shit.
I was a brutal kill. That scene in theater. I was like, holy shit, I'm fully focused on this movie.
That felt like we watched a murder. Like it felt like I was like that one death was just like, holy fuck, you killed somebody.
Now,
like, so,
do you think they'll try to up that or have that moment? I feel like this movie is just going to be way too artsy and like not appealing. I could be wrong. Maybe this movie's like 10 out of 10 and amazing and blowing people out of the water. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about this movie now. I was kind of going to give it a chance if it like did somewhat good, but
So this guy could be the Joker, but could not be. It depends on how you interpret that last scene, I guess. But yeah, him dying at all. What I wanted out of this entire thing was an origin story for the Joker.
yeah,
Naming it as Arthur Fleck. Well, I know we barely got that in the first one because it's like, how can this guy be a mastermind criminal when he's very like cowardly and strange? But yeah,
to me, I think this is just like, fuck. Oh man, this actually kind of ruins the first movie. You know what this did? If this is all true, obviously the movie's out. We'll know if it's true or not. But this basically is the sequel trilogy. I have to ignore the fact that this even exists to appreciate the first movie. Because if I know he dies in the future and he's not the real Joker, that just pisses me off. Like I couldn't watch the first one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would I watch this random guy that just laughs all the time?
Like I just don't understand doing that. Like making that an actual decision.
Like, I remember the first movie was so interesting to us that I think before or after we were Googling people that had the condition where they couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
It was like and
it was like a real thing.
So
like
we were that interested in like this movie, right?
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate. I hope Joker 2 will be good. I'm not going to watch it in theater, but I'll be open to it. Like it's got to get really high marks though for me to consider.
Like I'll watch the scenes whenever they're released online. I'll watch to see if it happens, but
all the like promotion just seems so just not appealing to me. It's just too like musical, whimsical. Nothing's real. It's all in their head. It's all the stuff I don't like. Properties.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically Joker 2. Now, to jump onto a different thing, and I guess we can also get into
the Frank Darabont shit. Whether or not he's actually roasting AMC.
Let's dip back into Walking Dead a little bit. Norman Reedus, we see an image here. He on set for a John Wick spinoff, Ballerina.
I don't like the name Ballerina anymore.
What did they name it? A trailer came out. It's like John from the chapters of John Wick.
From the world of John Wick, Ballerina. It really stupid. But see, I think it's called. I actually think it's just called Ballerina.
I think that's how IMDb has it.
Yeah, I think they're promoting it like that in the trailers and promotional material. But when the movie releases on Blu-ray, it'll just be Ballerina.
This is a better title. Like, you need to have John Wick in there, or nobody's going to go see this. From the world of John Wick.
That's what The Walking Dead has done, though. Like The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, or Dead City, or The Ones Who Live. Like, you need to have the name there. You can't just like call it something else because no one's going to watch it. Like you need to,
just like Fear the Walking Dead, it's always got to be there in some way.
Yeah, you need The Walking Dead somehow in the title. And seeing Norman Reedus in there was kind of cool. I still see him as Daryl. There's just like kind of no way I can see him any differently. He's just. I watched The Walking Dead a lot, so that's why. But like, when I look at him here, I'm like,
he does not even trying. That's just Daryl.
Like you could tell he has a muscle shirt on, so like Daryl hasn't had a muscle shirt on like that in a while.
Like hairstyle wise,
that's just
that's just his look. You know, he's going to be behaving the same too. I think that's just going to be Daryl in the movie, which would be kind of cool. As for the spinoff to John Wick, so apparently in the trailer, John Wick does show up. He's probably in like one scene though.
Yeah, I did see that in the trailer. I think it's probably just to like see. It would be kind of cool if it was like set between movies. So like, a certain moment was happening, and he ran off. It was like talking here, and then he had to go somewhere else.
Isn't it set after 3 or 2?
See, I watched 3, I think, and then maybe 4 come. Did 4 come on already?
Yes, we just watched 4. That's the one where he falls down the stairs for 5 minutes.
Okay, I never watched that one yet. That I have to watch.
Did we see it in theater?
I watched John Wick 3 in the theaters, and then I remember being like, "Oh, I gotta watch 4." And then 4.
You're right.
If 4, because we watched John Wick 3 in theaters like a couple of years ago now.
John Wick 4 came out in last year.
Yeah, so, I didn't watch it.
Okay, yeah, you could be. No, I saw this in theater though. What's strange? Usually you're there, but okay.
Maybe you went. Did you go with Alexi or?
I don't think so. Oh wait, did we talk? Wait, so was the podcast started by then? March. So
no, we didn't.
No podcast review on this John Wick 4 thing.
Yeah, because I didn't get to watch it. I skipped it.
I did talk about I remember it being in theater for some reason, but yeah, It could be set there. We'll see how Ballerina does. I'm not that interested. It reminds me of Black Widow in a way. I'm not that interested in the John Wick universe. It's a bit cartoony for me.
Yeah, I just like John Wick.
I like John Wick. John Wick 1. And also the action's good. It's that kind of deal. We'll see. It's kind of cool that Daryl Dixon's there. Now, Frank Darabont as supposedly thrown some shade towards AMC based on his comments.
Yeah, I don't like the history between Frank Darabont and AMC goes back very, very far. He I wouldn't say he was responsible for creating The Walking Dead because like, okay, so actually the origin story of all of this was from The Mist. Because Frank Darabont made The Mist, which is so weird. Like The Mist is a movie that was like, yeah, like The Mist literally was the precursor to The Walking Dead. It's so weird.
It is weird. So many actors from the movie. They're from
like you have Carol. I think Andrea might be in there. Dale. There's so many fucking people. Thomas Jane is the lead actor. He was supposed to play Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
He looks just like comic Rick Grimes.
The cast.
But AMC was.
Did he write the twist ending? Because I don't know if that was in the book.
I'm guessing so.
It wasn't.
All of that was from Frank Darabont. But basically after that movie, him and AMC sort of, they worked on whatever. Then they got The Walking Dead. AMC got the rights to The Walking Dead. So they're going to work on this story. And so I think that's where they recast Thomas Jane or whatever as Andrew Lincoln, which is like, holy fuck, thank God. I'm sure Thomas Jane would have worked fine, but Andrew Lincoln as Rick is just,
he's
so
like the
different.
everyday guy and he's cool.
Yeah.
And
so season 1, I guess, was fine. But what happened was season 2, the show became a fucking phenomenon where it got to the point that I think AMC was making a shit ton of money and then they wanted to cut the budget. Now, I don't know a lot of this stuff like for sure, but this is the stuff that's out there that everyone references.
I believe that.
And so they were like, whatever. And so Frank Darabont quit halfway through season 2. He's like, fuck it. I'm pretty sure. I think it was halfway through season 2. I think he was done. And at that point, lawsuits happened basically. I don't know when, after, a couple of years later or whatever. And they lasted for so long. And the lawsuit between Frank Darabont and AMC just ended like last year. And I don't know what the details were.
It's fresh on his mind. I'll read the quote that he made recently. So he's been directing some episodes of the next Stranger Things, at least the final season.
Yeah.
He said, what really dragged me out of retirement was that my wife and I really love this show, the Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Our content now is so filled with horrible people doing horrible things for greedy reasons, but Stranger Things has so much heart. That positivity is something I really responded to.
So it is maybe now, it's not a shot at Walking Dead AMC.
Maybe not Walking Dead, but I think AMC.
Yeah, well, because he just got out of a lawsuit with them because he also was trying to say that a lot of his writings and a lot of the creative decisions or creative work he contributed to AMC or whatever was the foundation of Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh,
which is very interesting. And so I don't know what happened with all of that in terms of the settlement. But I know that just ended. It was a $200 million lawsuit. It was an insane thing. Like it went on for years and years and years. I'm not even kidding. And like, so I think
these are some big credits.
Yeah, I know. Like he's done amazing shit. And the
Green Mile, Shawshank.
That's what I mean. It's like, it's crazy. He did that, and then right to The Walking Dead. Like it's just insane. Like,
yeah, no, it was the twist ending must have been all him, Frank Darabont, because the story is Stephen King, but like,
like Laurie Holden.
Oh yeah, like for sure.
There's all the cast.
There's
Thomas
so
Jane,
many
Jeffrey D. Munn
actors,
and Jeffrey D. Munn. He plays Dale. When they found out Scott or Frank Darabont was leaving the show, Jeffrey D. Munn wanted off the show. So that's why Dale dies in season 2. Because Dale should have died in season 4.
It was because of this guy, really.
Yeah, Dale should have died in season 4. Remember the scene with Bob where he gets his leg cut off?
Okay.
And then like the tainted meat scene? That's where Dale dies.
Man, that's
so
what happened. Like, yeah, there's a lot of drama with Frank Darabont, it would seem. And he inspired a lot of loyalty as well.
Sarah Wayne Callies, who plays Laurie, the actor who plays Shane, or John Bernthal, they all were loyal to Frank Darabont. And I think because of that, they stood up from this and that. They say that's why their characters were killed off right away. But I'm like, in the comic, they die right then, though. So,
you know what? I'm on his side as well. Because if you think about when Carl died,
yeah,
it sounded a lot like there's a dispute with AMC because he probably wanted, actually, because he was turning 18, right? There's some stuff like that.
That was a different show. That was Scott Gimple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what Frank Darabont would have.
not with Frank, but like with AMC. AMC was involved, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
There was a lot of drama with that. I'm not sure where that went. I don't know how much Frank Darabont would have changed The Walking Dead if he stayed on it.
I'm curious about that. Yeah, do you think it would have been better or like?
I don't think it would have been better. I think everyone thinks it would be like this 4 or 5 seasons only piece of art. I'm like, bullshit. There's no way AMC would have just ended it there. And I think his seasons aren't the best seasons.
No, I see what you mean.
Like, I understand people saying that, but I'm like, there's no way. And a lot of people think that season 4 and 5 are the best, and I think I would agree. Season 9's up there too. Right. If you've watched all that, that's a crazy season with the whispers and all that.
I wonder how, because he would have followed the source material at least a little bit as a guideline, so it wouldn't have strayed too far.
Yeah,
and would have had like certain moments, like Rick freaking out in Alexandria. Remember that scene where it was like everybody's worried he's insane? This guy crazy.
I think a lot of it was the budget. There were certain things, like honestly, if you look at the whole drama of season 2 with Frank Darabont, and there's like emails that came out, and you see him just fucking yelling at them, and there's a bunch. I don't know if it's him yelling actually, but there was just a lot of they're arguing about shit. And it's like it's definitely like very bad. So to me, Frank Darabont and AMC, they just do not like each other. I think that relationship was completely done.
And he got a lawsuit for 9 years.
Yeah, it lasted a while. Recent. I was covering that a long time ago.
So much of his life, just like, yeah, a decade just messing with AMC back and forth. That's a lot of money too. Yeah, no wonder he's like he was retired until he wanted to come back out.
And so now he's doing Stranger Things, which is very cool. Like I'll check it out. Like it's cool to see him come back.
Yeah, I wonder how it'll be.
But I do think that comment was regarding The Walking Dead AMC, because Walking Dead has a bunch of spinoffs right now. So they're I think he's kind of saying like they're horrible people doing horrible things for greedy reasons. And I think it's all about, although the thing is, I am more on AMC side, I think, more than Frank Darabont, because Frank Darabont, I understand what he's coming from, and I understand a lot of all of that. I think he wrote amazing seasons, like some of the best seasons of the show. But I think that AMC, I don't know, like I definitely get his point when it comes to the budget. The budget was shit, but the budget for these spinoffs is so fucking high. I think it's roughly been like 80 million for like 6 episodes of a TV show, which is almost like a movie budget.
That's like that. You're approaching Acolyte almost.
Yeah, like to me, that's just like, you know, and you can see the quality. Like it's definitely changed a lot. I don't know.
You know what? Like for Walking Dead, maybe you don't need an 80 million per episode. I like, is that what that was?
No, it's 80 million per
season.
Per season. So for 6 episodes, so every episode is like 17 million.
That's so bad. But if you think about it,
13 million.
They're already filming mostly in the woods, at least for most of The Walking Dead, right?
Oh well, no. So this is for the new spinoffs. Now that's where I get the issues for Walking Dead, because
so this is better then. Okay,
yeah, the rumored number back then was 3 million per episode.
All right, I see.
And so the spinoffs now are getting about 13 million per episode. And season 1 got way more than 3 million per episode. And so they're making a shit ton of money because it became this whole fucking phenomenon, took over the world.
Yeah.
That's where Frank Darabont, I think, was like, what the fuck? I want to do this. I want to do this. And they're like, no.
That's true.
So I don't know. As well. But I do think that that's what that is. So when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, is this is this fucking like, is he roasting AMC? Because
it
seems like
it gets worse actually.
Oh really?
A little bit. So the beauty of it is that there's a real ending. Things will end in a very real way. Netflix is not going to. Oh wait, they're going to do a spin-off storyline where we started in the lab and Upside Down. It was one complete story. Sounds like he doesn't like the idea of spin-offs. Or like things continuing way too long.
See, I just don't know if that's him being petty though about the whole situation. You know,
I wish I knew more about.
I mean, it's drama. It's funny. There's videos talking about the whole fucking thing with him. Like, there's like to me, I can see both sides. Like, I know it seems weird to side with AMC because they're a big company. You never support the big companies, but like when you really look at it, I'm like I understand everything Frank Darabont was saying, but man, you look at the content that came out with after that. Walking Dead was at its biggest after Frank Darabont left. He was only there for the first origin of the story, you know? So
Yeah.
and I like Frank Darabont. I watch all of his shit, but yeah, I think
Like maybe he would have stopped some filler stuff, some episode, but maybe also he would have kept, wanting it to end real quick.
yeah.
Also, I kind of like that Rick survives.
Yeah, I guess the thing is that I do think there would have been drastic drastic changes or decisions is what I'm trying to say in the story. I do think like he probably would have kept Carl. Like, man, that just goes into the whole Walking Dead thing. But I think that's the issue with where they eventually went. And this is why I think no matter what, this is always going to happen with Frank Darabont, because like they killed off Carl. Why? I mean, I know there's a bunch of stuff behind the scenes or whatever that's like rumored. I don't know if it's true. Seems really true, but I don't know.
The time skip, though, or whatever you call it.
Oh, the dumpster scene.
The cliffhanger.
I didn't realize how bad the cliffhanger with Negan.
Oh yeah, man. Was that right after or was that before?
That dumpster was a couple episodes before. See, it's really bad.
Why?
The dumpster scene was in the mid-season finale, and it looked like he was dead. There was no way he escaped.
Like he was like, he looked down. There was guts ripping out. I was like, all that fake out. It's just a big fake out.
Meanwhile, he's looking at his friend getting ripped open. I'm like, how are you also not getting ripped open though? And then right after, but the thing is though, he doesn't show up for many episodes.
It's true.
To keep it a mystery. So fans are like, what the fuck happened to Glenn?
It's either teasing the audience or it's trolling them hard.
And then once you find out what happens to Glenn and everything's all good or whatever, Daryl gets shot in the back. Do you remember? This is episode 15, right before the finale. Daryl's like looking for whatever,
of fake out
and then Dwight shoots him in the back, and he goes like that. And you see blood splatter on the screen.
Oh, I remember you talking about this. You're like, yeah, we were. There's like videos on like, is he dead? Would they kill him off? Does it make sense?
Yeah, because it just kind of was like, wait, is Daryl dead? Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I do get it.
Wow.
They're trying to build up this shit. They did it so wrong there, and people were catching on. So they were getting a lot of negative like reviews of shit. And then they got to the fucking finale cliffhanger.
The worst thing they did was making people wait 6 months or something.
Because us waiting for that episode, like when we watched it, the build, that was the most terrified I've ever been watching a TV show. Like I was just like sitting on the edge of my sheet. It
was a great episode.
I was just like, I remember thinking like, okay, what the fuck's going on? I was checking the time and I'm like, are they going to cut out here? I was remember just going back and forth.
Like the whistling, getting blocked off at every road. Then they're like in the woods. And then, the Negan's entrance, the perfect character. My God. Amazing. Amazing casting. Everything's great about him.
Pee Pad City or whatever.
Yeah, when we're trying to figure that out.
Well, tell him, he says, are we pissing our pants yet? That's what he says.
That cliffhanger, bad. Maybe he would have prevented it from happening, but I think the higher-ups had more control over that. Or they knew it was a big moment and they wanted to just tease it for the next season.
I'll never understand that because I'll never know if it was AMC really pushing that or if it was Gimple.
Just really thinking it. Why not design it in a way where you could maybe try to figure it out? There's too many cuts and it's just who was who.
Or I look at it like Frank Darabont stood up to AMC. Gimple doesn't stand up to them really ever. And
he's
so he just kind of says whatever. And so that's, I don't know, maybe not. Because the thing is, Gimple, his writing is bad, this and that, but he does write good though too. Like it's just, it really is hit and miss. You never know what you're gonna get with that. With
there's certain
Gimple,
things that I don't like, but
yeah, that's I do think that quote was definitely directed towards AMC. We can't really confirm it, but he definitely bashed.
It's AMC. Close enough.
But one thing I do want to say before we end, all right, so we actually have here, thanks to Mr. Beanie.
Thank you, Beanie.
We have Dragon Ball Z Fusion World cards. So
now
we have 4 packs here. There's a bunch of them here that we will. I don't know. Like, are we gonna? I'll ask Beanie what we should do. What Beanie, if you've watched this, or maybe we've already done it already. Are we gonna stream on Twitch us opening everything, or should we do an Empty Minds pod of us? Do an unboxing.
I want to have us try out dueling with it because I think it's possible. So I could set up a table, set up a camera, and we could have a quick little section there. Whether that be a part of the podcast or as a separate segment, something like that. But this seems really cool, and we're not going to be looking at it right now, but because we're not all technically here right now. But definitely, probably next week. Yeah, for sure.
There's
Seems
12
really
cards per pack, 24 packs per box. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? How the
What did you just say?
Okay, 12 cards per pack. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The way I read it, I was like, wait. Okay, 12 cards per pack.
Yeah.
24 packs per box.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy fuck. I kept thinking, those are the same thing, like, or two different things, like 12 cards per box, 24 packs per
This
box.
is like
what?
some fucking riddle.
Thank you all
Yeah.
for coming to another episode of The Emptiest of Minds. As always, should I do the voice? As always, we've been The Empty Minds, and we've been coming at you every Monday since we started. And there's our friend, Mr.
Yeah,
Skellbones. Look at him. Isn't
Scary
he a
Jerry.
goofy, silly character? All right. Well, as always, we got John Odds over there. You
Yeah.
can find me at twitch.tv/Big Butch. Thank you.
So, but yeah, thank you all for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/John Odds. I am going to be streaming, currently I'm streaming Alan Wake, Kingdom Hearts, Sons of the Forest. I'm going to stream some Elden Ring DLC and finish that up. It's a lot of fun. Actually, follow for some Devourer as well.
Yeah, and make sure to go follow me at I guess on Twitch for fuck, I'm not used to saying this. Go follow me on Twitch on Appetite for the Dead, or at Appetite for the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, or on YouTube, Movie Idol. And I should, there's Walking Dead's back, so I'm gonna be doing a bunch of reviews and everything all fucking fall long. And then I think for games, I'm gonna be streaming the Walking Dead games, Warzone, because of Daryl Dixon.
Oh, yeah. Which
Just
is
a new that. But yeah.
You can find Brandon over there at Bobbity188 on Twitch. Also co-streaming.
Hopefully, you'll find it.
Yeah, depending on who goes first or
We had a big day today.
yeah,
Big birthday
same
party. Got to see family.
I'm actually like finally relaxed now though.
Yeah.
Fuck, oh,
7 now.
Oh, 'cause- yeah,
oh yeah,
it's
your
the
school
school
stuff.
stuff,
Yeah,
eh?
weird.
what was that?
Happened last time, and my footage was good. But
Oh, okay.
I swear, we lose everything. We shouldn't though. It's all good. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Film
Yeah.
Tyrant on YouTube.